Let me begin by appreciating you for this great honor. Earlier today, I was hosted by, let's say, the entire staff of DBS. But this is a special staff unit of the This is my former department.
Constituency.
I appreciate all of you. Thank you for what you are doing for DBS and what you are doing for Delta State. As you are aware, I have been on this saddle for quite a while now. And like lawyers will say, if so, loquitur. What we have done is speaking for us. And it's not the number of years that one lives in this world that really matters. It's the impact.
That's true.
My tour of duty here is going to be very brief. For those of you who may not know, during my next birthday, I would have quit the stage. So in other words, to me this is like a sent forth, because at the next birthday I will not be here. We will locate you. So what that means for me is to say thank you for your support, your cooperation, and to further admonish you that for us in DBS, it's not yet to hurry. We have a long walk to where we should be. If indeed we must be at par with other broadcast stations, not only in Nigeria but all over the world, then of course, we should be ready to burn the midnight candles. We are not near there at all. Yes, when I came on board, knowing the DBS narrative, knowing where we are or where we were then, I adopted a strategy that today has worked not only for myself, has worked for DBS, on a larger scale, it has helped to improve the image of the state government. Recall that when we came on board, DBS was like a junkyard. But today the narrative has changed. But again, we are not yet there, mark my word. So what that means is that we need to work a little more harder. A little more. We need to work harder. Whether as a news reporter, as an editor, even as head of department, we should be able to lead by example. You know, we are in a broadcast world that is highly competitive. We should be able to give our audience and listeners quality content in terms of news production and delivery. We should be able to know what is trending, especially now we are about to enter the political campaigns transition program proper. We should at all costs avoid carrying stale news. I hope all of us know what stale news is. We should be the first to break any news that is happening at any point in time. That way, we'll be attracting more and more audience to our station. We'll be making more money. And of course, we'll be restoring the lost glory of the police. I'm appealing to all of you. The news department is one department. I want to appeal that we should adopt the team spirit. Let's love one another. Let's forgive one another for perceived offense, anything we think we have done wrongly. Let's forgive one another. That is the only way we can make progress. That is the only way God in heaven will answer our heart desires and prayers. I see that DBS is a brand, but there is no love amongst staff. people should learn to work together. Respect your seniors. Obey constituted authority. When your senior is correcting you, you should listen to him or her. When you should even be count yourself lucky that you have a senior colleague who will be willing to go through your script and effect the necessary corrections. Some of us did not read mass communication or English in the higher school. We strayed into mass communication or into broadcasting. So if you find somebody who has mass comm background, English background, why don't you give that person his or her due? Respect that person, authority. We should respect our seniors. We should appreciate them for the milestone they have achieved in this broadcast industry. It's not by accident. They rose through the rank to be where they are today. I'm appealing to all of you, whether as a cameraman, as a reporter, as a news program producer, we must adhere strictly to professionalism. We must adhere to standards. Let us not deviate from the norm. Let us know that in spite of the advent of the social media, we still have a lot to do in confirming report that we have. We should constantly consult the core traditional media platforms to authenticate whatever report we have. Remember, we're in the era of fake news. I'm appealing to all of you. And if you do what I've just said, you would have, in doing so, made my day, made my birthday. It's just how many hours it's gone, but the legacy I want to leave behind, the legacy of hard work, legacy of due adherence to core professional ethics and standards. You know, as journalists, we are often regarded as the fourth estate of the realm. We should watch over ourselves, what we do, that in conduct or the way we interface with others. I want to thank all of you once again. And to say that, yes, there are challenges, my door is open. We will collectively move Delta Broadcasting Service to higher heights. No retreat, no surrender. I keep doing what I'm doing until the last day that I drop my green biro. And I have no apology for doing or saying everything I've said or done in the past. That is the way to go. Some of you tell the GMR, he shouts on us. Yes, that's what you need. Somebody should be there to correct us for excesses. We're not doing what we're supposed to do. Even some of us who don't come to work. It's by adhering to professional ethics and standards of broadcast. Let us go back to our work, do the needful. If you're an editor, no one man or woman can claim monopoly of knowledge. The day we stop learning, we are dead. So if you're in the newsroom, there are things that, remember the rule in journalism, once you are in doubt, you leave out. If you are in doubt, you consult a colleague of yours and the person is able to give you. Remember, we deal on facts. Facts are sacred, opinion is free. Beg of you, let us adhere strictly to professionalism. Let us do what we need to do in order to uplift DBS to the greatest heights ever in broadcasting. God bless you and bless you. It's all right. I think it's over.
It's over. She has said now.
But I want to move a boat of
Why were you serving on that? You don't fit.